Welcome to Retro Sports Hub, where the past comes alive. Hey, it's Sean Larkin here, the host for this nostalgic journey through rich history of sports. This is the initial kickoff of the podcast. I'm really excited to be here talking about sports, things that I grew up around, experiencing, whether it was times with the University of Kentucky basketball, the old Houston Oilers, the Cincinnati Reds, Washington Redskins, LA Lakers of the 80s, you name it. But really my point of creating this podcast is really to dive into some of those iconic moments that defined the era that I grew up in, the 70s and 80s, and I'll talk more beyond that as well. But I think you'll find this fun, whether you're a diehard NCAA basketball fan, maybe you're a big blue fan, and I don't mean Michigan, I'm talking University of Kentucky. We got a lot of things we can cover from, March Madness in that regard, and just a lot of cool stuff that happened there. But, maybe you're passionate about NFL history. It could be back to the old college bowl days. I loved Nebraska football growing up with the triple option and Tom Osborne and those guys, and, lots of legendary coaches over the years too. But there was, when I was growing up, you had the golden era for the Reds, for sure, the Big Red Machine. Saw that, that was just amazing. I was really young, but it got destructed pretty quickly by terrible ownership and general manager. But we'll talk more about those things as my podcast series rolls out, and it could be, NBA championships, NFL. I've got a lot of golf stuff I'd love to talk about. So there's tons of topics that I plan on talking about over time. Definitely stories of my experiences, and then also we're going to plan on having guests join me on occasion just to talk about their favorite sports memories and moments in history, maybe things that they didn't experience, but they look back at and just really enjoy those types of things. So anyway, so whether you're that lifelong sports fan or just discovering some of these legends of the past, I think you're going to really enjoy the Retro Sports Hub for those classic sports moments. Like I said, this is the kickoff to this whole deal. I wanted to keep this pretty brief today, but thank you for tuning in and joining this journey through sports history with me. Make sure to subscribe to the podcast here on Podbean. I'm also going to be over on X, formerly known as Twitter. You can find me there at Retro Sports Hub. Pretty much anything retrosportshub.com is a website that I'm going to be launching shortly with some content and things there as well. But again, it's Sean Larkin here with Retro Sports Hub, where the past is always present. Until next time, keep the spirit of the game alive.